Hello everybody, Mikey here, or Burns Post, like I always say. And today I'm going to do Portal 2 without jumping. I saw that you guys liked the first Portal no jump video, so I got right to work on the second one. Now mainly the same rules apply from the last video. No jumping, yada yada yada. However, there's two things I want to talk about this time around. Aerial faith plates. Those I don't consider jumping because you're not technically jumping, you're being flung, so I don't count that. And yes, like the same challenge, portal momentum and stuff, flinging yourself through portals don't count as a jump. This should be fun, and I'm excited to see where it goes. So let's get right into the video. Okay, so before we get into the video again, I'm sorry I forgot to include this in the intro, and I don't feel like re-recording that. So the intro I forgot to put in that this video will be separated into different segments, like after every major event in the game. So before you get the portal gun, that's how you start out. Then when you get the blue portal gun, and so on and so forth. So yeah, first off we start in the relaxation vault. Now luckily you don't have to do anything too strenuous here. However, there was one hang up I would like to mention. So when you first meet Wheatley, he asks you to speak. Now, it requires you to push the A button to speak. Now, however, you can either count that as jumping, but I'd like to think that's just how Chell talks. In that moment, even the game considers it to speak, not that you're jumping. So I'm saying you're speaking in this moment, so technically I'll allow this A press. And if you guys don't think she's not speaking, then I think you guys might be a little on the wrong side. Because sure, Wheatley says she's jumping, but Wheatley's a moron core. I mean, I heard her say apple, I heard her talk. I mean, I think you guys are just the ones not hearing it. Anyway, back to the challenge though. So on and so forth till you get the blue portal gun. It's pretty easy, barely an inconvenience. There's not really too much challenges, however, be careful when you first get out of the hibernation bed or whatever. Because it's very tempting into jumping into that glass, and man did it pay me not to do it. But do not jump into the glass. Alright, now let's get that good portal gun goodness. Alright, now we have the blue portal device. Now this is probably one of my favorite segments in the game because I love just exploring old Aperture. I love the vibe of it. So yeah, going through Aperture, or the ruins of Aperture I should say. Going through the ruins of Aperture is pretty easy. There's not too many difficult spots. However, I do want to say, before you wake up Gladys, Wheatley told you, jump. Do not listen to him. Do not listen to that blue little ball bastard. He's against you in this run. He wants you to jump. Do not jump. But yeah, time to wake up Gladys. Now after GLaDOS supposedly kills Wheatley in front of us, she drops us down into the old incinerator. Shocking that it's still working after all these years, so it's kind of cool to see it, or that there's the orange glow. Anyway, so yeah, this next part is pretty easy. However, I came into a couple hang-ups. One of them was in the first laser cube room. You do have to do a little bit finessing here to kind of get into certain places. And you're going to be seeing that a lot throughout this challenge. You just have to have good finessing skills for it more than just flat out jumping. It's a little bit hard and takes a little bit of a longer time to do, but just use the portals and you should be fine. I am trying to think of any other challenges I had, and maybe I'll review the footage again in time of recording this. But as of now, it was a pretty simple and easy way to do it. I can't really say that there was a problem in there, although, I don't know, I'd just say it's very easy to just jump on accident, especially on the faith plates. But just watch yourself and don't get into the habit of jumping. Trust me, I have ended the run multiple times and had to restart because of it. Alright, time to the escape from GLaDOS. Now the escape from GLaDOS is very easy. Like the turret part, easy. However, I'd almost had one hang up, and that was getting onto the light bridge. But I was luckily to be able to kind of finesse myself onto it. So that was almost the end of the run. However, I was able to persevere and continue. Now, however, the run doesn't last much longer, because there's a certain part in the game where you have to get to this curvator belt that you would have to jump on while Wheatley's telling you the old story about the smelly humans and all that. Unfortunately, you can't just walk onto that curvator belt. You have to jump on it. It's like 1 inch taller than you are to walk on. So unfortunately, you have to jump onto it. I tried glitching it. I tried just trying to get onto it by flinging myself or like kind of like finagling myself would be a better word. But unfortunately, you can't get on it. And I really did try. I really did. But unfortunately, it is a no-go. So no, you cannot beat Portal 2 without jumping. And if you are in the camp in the beginning of the game where you have to, if you consider that a jump, even though it's just Chell speaking with such a beautiful voice she has, that's fine too. The run ended for you back in the relaxation vault. But if you don't consider that, then the run ends here. But either way, it kind of sucks because I was kind of interested to see how old Aperture would have worked with all the momentum you have to do, and especially with the blue paint. But yeah. So, unfortunately, no, you cannot beat Portal 2 without jumping. Now, let me elaborate my thoughts on this challenge in the outro. Yeah, unfortunately, it is a failure. So we are forever trapped in Gladys's web and her whole structure, her castle, if you will. However, I do want to think, maybe if it was possible, like, I think if we can get past that one little hang-up, I think we totally could do it. If you guys want to attempt this run and you can beat that little hang-up on the curvator belt, please show me. Please, link me a video. I have a Discord in the description or my Instagram, whatever. Please show me, because I would love to continue this run in another video. But, yeah, guys, I hope you all enjoyed it, and that's all I have for you today. But I hope you guys can please consider subscribing if you made it this far. Because I'm putting more effort into these videos, and I really would appreciate it. But all good if not, if this didn't suit your fancy. Alright guys, that's all for today. Stay safe out there, and may the stars shine down upon you. Bye!